What is up, everybody? Meriden Gaming here, and we're back for another World of Tanks Tech Tree Tank Showcase and Review. Today we're taking a look at the Tier 5 German medium tank, the VK 30.01H. This is personally one of my favorite Tier 5 tanks, actually one of my favorite medium tanks in the game. As you can see here, it has that kind of standard German design of a flat plate here, and some curved plates here and here. The one downside to this medium tank is it is very under armored for its tier, so you definitely have to make use of cover and bushes. This also doesn't have, it's got pretty good gun depression, but it's not as good as some of the others. And you do sit up pretty tall, so trying to find a rubble tall enough to hide your two front plates is very difficult, and even at that, your front turret is also not great, and then you have a cupola as well. But you have some really good ricochet angles down the side, so you definitely have to side scrape in this if you do end up getting into a city map. Let's go ahead and get over to the comparison. So we have it compared to the other Tier 5 German medium tank, the Panzer IV-H. We have the P-43 from the Italian line, the T-34 from the Russian line, and the M4A1 from the American line. Now, I will say that this tank has a lot of different gun options here. I mean, look at this. All these different options, but the one that I see the most is this Tier 7. That's right, Tier 7 gun on a Tier 5 tank. So that's pretty awesome. And then it also has access to the 10.5 cm of the Panzer IV-H, so you do have the derp gun option as well, but personally I like this one because it just has such amazing gold rounds on it. But you can go for the other option too. If you check out the Panzer IV-H, you can see that gun in action. The dude 3 marks his tank, and yeah, it gets high caliber as well in that video, so definitely check that out if you're interested in seeing that gun. But since we're playing on this tank, we're going to go with the Tier 7 gun. That being said, it has, yeah, the highest penetration, period, out of all of these. Damage, pretty good. Not as good as the derp gun, of course, but you can switch to that if you like. But yeah, 135 with a fairly fast reload of 5 seconds for that kind of pin and that kind of damage at Tier 5, really good. It still only has a 75 caliber, so you're only going to overmatch 24.9 millimeter armor. But still, it's just the gun stats are awesome. 1170 shell velocity. Yeah, you don't really have to lead with this thing. You can basically aim at the front of the tank, you'll hit the middle of the tank at range. And then you also have your gold rounds, and this does not have HE, so that's one downside to it. Yeah, 1260 for those. Alright, aim time 2.4, not great, but not bad either. I definitely try to get that down, and dispersion is also pretty good. It's better than everything else, so we really don't have to mess with that too much since it is a medium tank. Gun depression of 8, elevation of 20. It's low for a medium tank of this tier, but 8 degrees of gun depression is more than enough for most maps. Alright, then we get to one of the downsides, the speed, 42, only at 40 with 15 reversing. That's where you kind of get yourself in trouble, is if you don't reverse off the hill quick enough, you can get hit. Armor, best as far as turret, all second best, well, I guess third technically, but it's okay. You really are going to get overmatched, or not overmatched, but you're really going to get hit by just about everything, and they'll be able to pin, so you definitely have to make use of cover with this tank. Camo, it's a medium tank, really doesn't matter too much, but the view range is actually slightly better than everything but the M4A1 here. So what kind of skills are we looking for? Of course, you're going to load that camo. You definitely have to have 6th Sense. That's just a given. I'm going to stop mentioning it. Well, no, I'm not. Get 6th Sense, for sure. The next things you're going to want are, of course, snap, shot, and smooth ride. Those are given, and intuition, so you can switch between your 2 rounds, because since you can face up to Tier 7s, you definitely want to have some more gold rounds for them. Then we're also going to want brothers in arms, And then the rest of it is kind of up to you on how much you actually want to get into it. Eventually, I'd say probably situational awareness and recon, but you can also go for off-road driving to get around a little bit better along with the clutch braking. But it really depends on your playstyle if you even need those. Most people don't play this long enough to even get those skills, so we'll just go with that. Alright, and then as far as your equipment, we're going to be using vents, we're going to be using a gun rammer, and personally, I like having the improved rotation, but you could swap this out for something like the aim speed or the aim circle, depending on how you like to play, but I like the rotation because I do tend to rotate my turret a lot while I'm aiming and trying to hit stuff. So let's see, what does that do to our stats? Reload time of 4.13, everything better than everything but the P43. And then we also get our aim time down just a hair. Did we change back? No, we did not. There we go. Alright, aim time down just a hair, and our dispersion down to 0.31. So that's relatively good. It's not quite sniping level, but you can hit stuff really well with this thing, for sure. That's why I loved this tank. And then also, of course, your view range went up a little bit, but you're still not going to be able to outspot lights and quite a few of those TDs. But anyway, let's get to the gameplay. Alright. And we are watching Panzer in their VK-3001H on Studzinka. Oh, bumped your buddy there. They're going to go to the, looks like the heavy location. Because if they were going up to the hill all the way on the A line, they would have gotten much wider. I mean, considering they only really have the one heavy on this team. Or, well, I guess there's two. There's two KVs. I don't see the second KV. Oh, there he is. He's going the far wide line. It's interesting that the light tank chose this location. This is not... That's not really a good spot for a light tank. Okay, he's going to cross... I guess he's trying to spot the TDs that sit way in the back, maybe? As you can see, he's got the tier 7 gun because he only has the two types of ammo. Running a split amount. Because most of the time you're only going to be facing tier 5s. Oh, nice. Quick little snapshot there. Oh, they might be able to... I'll try to track him again, I'm assuming. Yep, keep him... Oh, armor not pinned. There you go. You try to go through the track and the armor. That doesn't really work too well. And there you go. Already one kill. That is awesome. Okay, there's a Sab back there somewhere. He's got to figure out exactly where he's sitting on the track and try to hit him. So it's one blind fire. Problem is, this map is large enough that you... Oh no, I guess the show would disappear once you got to the edge of the map, technically. Alright, so the rest of his team is duking it out up top, it looks like. He's not going to get seen here by the Sav. I mean, the Sav could be blind firing this location, if they were smart. Because there is 90% of the time there's going to be a tank sitting right where this guy is sitting. Ooh, the light tank gets hit by artillery. There was a... We just heard a ricochet. I don't know if that was a ricochet off the 14. And that guy's going to go down pretty quickly if he's not careful. He's trying to move up and see if he can... Shots possibly on the Sav or the stuff over there. That's also a good option. Ooh. Yeah, he's got to be careful. Because the stuff on the side can hit you. There you go. Now the tree's down. Now he's going to... Oh. That's where the dispersion didn't play into it very well. One hit, caught him on fire, and dead because he didn't have a fire extinguisher. That's two kills already. One by fire, one by normal. Oh, he's got an ace tanker on this already. Judging by the aim in circle, it does seem like he Tried to snap one in there. That was not going to hit. He doesn't have anything that improves aim time. There you go. There's the third kill. Just a quick little cleanup on that Matilda. I don't think he can quite see him because he's... Oh, yeah, he can. Come on, come on. Yeah, see, he saw him as well. After he fired there. Gotta be careful. Yep. Yeah, this is a very precarious location. Oh, nice. Big hit. 120 on that one. Not quite max damage. Nice. Nice little cleanup shot there. See if we can clean up this one too. There you go. There's another kill. 6 kills already. Wow. Doing really well. Capitalizing on people making mistakes and well, not that last guy, but the guy before didn't make a mistake. He was trying, he should have probably turned around to where he exposed less of his tank. Yeah, they're doing very well here. Oh, Stab is got his back turned to him. He should have tried to track him, and the Stab's not going to get turned around in time. And one more for a good measure. Boom, gone. Very nicely done, sir. 7 kills, 1200 damage. Alright. I think he needs, what, one more? And he'll get that Bradley Walters, I believe is the one. Ooh, there you go. A nice juicy artillery right there, if he can manage to hit him. Oh, there's one. Come on. Oh, didn't get lucky enough to get him. So there's the bishop, the left, the P-20... Oh, there's the P-26 sitting in the bush, not realizing he's spotted yet. Or no, he definitely knows he's spotted, but he's supposed to be tracked. There you go. Alright, so the AT-2 and the left. Oh, now he knows where the left is. Is he going to go for that? Is he going to go for the AT-2? Yeah, that's the one downside. That left is... I love to play them, but I hate to play them because they are so toxic. Oh, someone else got him. Oh, oh, there's the left. There's the left. Wait for it, and boom! Gets that 8th kill. Very nicely done, sir. Basically, the only thing that really damaged him was that left there at the end. There was a couple other shots I think that did a little bit, but not too much. Anyway, let's get to the stats of the game real quick. Alright, so Ace, Tanker, Fire for Effect, Bruiser, Hand of God, Arsonist, Duelist, and the Bradley Walters, along with the Top Gun. 8 kills, almost 1600 damage, 1400 assisting damage, and 110 blocked. Not a bad showing, if I do say so myself. That was an awesome clinic on how to play this tank for sure. Anyway, if there is a specific tank you wish to see, just go ahead and leave that in the comments of the most current tech tree video episode, and I will get to it. Typically, it'll be the next week because I record about 3 or 4 in advance. So, this is Meridian Gaming, and I will see you on the battlefield.